ShotQuality Live BetCast. Back to the action. ShotQuality Live BetCast. Let's get the 600 kiss of death sprinkle.
Oh no! I give it 2 big goons.
From the basement, from the garage, from an idea. Now, hopefully going to break 1,000 viewers again today. Now,
We'll be out in Vegas.
Gang hits Vegas.
that crunch. When you hear that crunch, it means we're hitting it twice for a better price. Save your heart, right? We'll be hanging around Planet Hollywood.
Vegas is going to be awesome, though. We're going to have live shows.
You guys should all come.
If you can trust your data quickly and be correct, you're going to win in this market. And that's what ShotQuality gives you.
I believe we sleep in May, Justin.
Sleep in May, we do, and welcome into another episode of ShotQuality Live BetCast. I'm your host, Justin Perri, and I am joined, as always, by my good friend, Mr. Alec Musa. And we will be here today hanging out, making some live bets on some WNBA action. 5 games going on at once. Pretty rare here in the W, because I looked at the entire schedule to make sure when we would be planning these shows, Musa, and it doesn't happen a lot. So we got to enjoy it. We tried to position it well enough. Got one blowout right now. Not exactly looking too great for the Las Vegas Aces, but Liberty and Sparks looks fun. We almost the half for Storm and Dream, and then we'll get Dallas Wings and Minnesota Lynx Mystics starting up right now. I'm going to give the old BetCast a reload. How you doing, Moose?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good, even though you got the time wrong for when we were going to go live and I was up in the woods. And
I got the time wrong for the entire slate, so I'm really happy that you're calling me on it first thing as we get started here.
I think you're dead right now, Justin. We're lucky that Mr. Moose is.
I know. I thought it was an hour later. I thought we were going to get the pick of the day in on the Aces. My best bet was actually on A'ja Wilson, and I didn't get it out in time. I was literally doing it like right at 7, tra-la-la, like nothing was too important. And someone goes, the game started, Justin. And I was like, crap. So here we are, maybe a little rushed, but we're going to hang out for a bit. We're going to place some bets. If you weren't here with us on Tuesday, we debuted our brand new basketball talk show called Hoops Chat. You can check that out every Tuesday night with a different guest. So that'll be fun. Next week will be the WNBA episode. So if you like this stuff, the live betting, all that, definitely come check out our WNBA expert bettor guest, a good friend of mine. I'll reveal that. I don't know how we're going to do the reveal, Musa, but I do have the guest lined up already. So that'll be fun. But anyway, we got some live betting to do. What do you make? I don't really want to bet on the Aces, but do we want to look into how that's going at all?
Yeah, might as well. Hit that view. Oh no, yeah, hit that score center. Hit that score center.
It's ugly. I mean, that is a abysmal points per shot as they start the third quarter here. Aces averaging 0.7 points per shot right now. This game's expected to be near tie. I don't know how I feel about that.
Dude, 0.7 for one team and a 1.42 for the other.
And it's just all A'ja Wilson. So that play was not exactly wrong. She has 18 of the 25.
Yeah, but look at how many you would think there'd be so many more cold faces. Scroll down. It's just because they have no buckets, dude. Jewel Lloyd,
these would
Joe
be
Smith,
cold.
Gray. Add it up. That's 3, 5.
As
7,
A'ja gets another bucket. So she is now
0.
19 of 27. Man, that pick of the day was going to be money. If you didn't get the pick of the day email, you can just do it whenever you visit ShotQualityBets.com.
Go back up to the team real quick as you do your
One
spiel.
sec. What, Musa? Come on. All you got to do, visit ShotQualityBets.com, enter your email down there, click Get Free Picks, and we will send you the pick of the day email every day. You can also find it just by going to the Analysis tab, clicking on the Shot Quality wire, and scroll until you find it. Only got the one play in today, no bet blog update, but usually there are auxiliary plays. Again, I messed everything up by a full hour. But anyway, sorry, Musa, please, now you can interrupt me.
Okay, no, I was just going to say they've, outside of A'ja Wilson, 20 expected points, 7. That's what they got. I find that kind of crazy. That's all.
So do we want to bet on anyone besides her, that her being A'ja Wilson, to keep going and maybe score some points, or is anyone going to get involved, or is this going to be one player scoring all the points the whole way home?
I mean, we're already at 9 and change left in the third. If the Fever stay up 20,
well, at some point, Wilson has to sit and someone's going to shoot. Like, I don't know. This is a tough one.
Well, it looks like Jewel Lloyd just scored.
Yeah.
She had the face of
plus 11.5-point line. I'm not going to wait any longer. I know it's scary, but I'm going to hit the spooky spread button. We haven't hit it for the WNBA. I had a terrible episode last time. Let's go. I'm looking at the record keeping. I'm now 7-11 on WNBA after an abysmal episode. You went 0-3, Moose. You're 4-8. So
you went 0-3.
No, I went 1-7, man.
I know. I just didn't want to.
I wish I went 0-3. It sounds like a nice night. But that was we just couldn't hit anything. But it's all right. Still had a hot start. Like I said, 7-11 overall. I think one of those was like a half unit or something. So it's fine. We go by the numbers. It's been a bad start. We're not going to shy away. We had a good NBA season. We're allowed to have a bad start every now and again. We're both about 4 under 500. So first play of the day is in. It's a spooky spread on the Aces. Plus 11.5, minus 110, I think I got. Let me see what that was. Minus 114 over at FanDuel. I think I also want to put in a pick here. Like you said, Jewel Lloyd getting into the points here. I also think Jackie Young does a lot for this team always. So both those players should be potential plays. Jackie Young at 9.5, minus 130, and Jewel Lloyd not offered. So let's go with Jackie Young over 9.5, minus 130 at FanDuel. What do you think?
Unmoved.
Oh. Okay. Well, we're gonna go to commercial. We'll be right back. I need a drink of wine.
ShotQuality Live BetCast is presented by SportTrade. The best data in basketball meets the best prices. SportTrade offers instant in-game betting with half the vig on both live and pre-game lines, with prop bets now available too. Plus, best-in-class support. Available in Colorado, Iowa, New Jersey, Arizona, and Virginia. Get 10% cash back on every bet in your first week, up to $300 cash back, and 1 free month of ShotQualityBets standard membership. Simply sign up for SportTrade using code SQB and bet $10 on any basketball market.
Interestingly enough, Moose, I probably should have done a little extra shopping. Better line over at DraftKings. You could have beaten me to it. Plus 12.5 is minus 110. So that's a little embarrassing. I'm sorry. I should just honestly sign off. But it's a little tough to do that while streaming. I'm not just posting a tweet. But all right, Moose, you said you didn't like it. So what do you like?
This game, I'm not really feeling anything on it. I would maybe think someone on the underside on Indiana just because they're cooking a little bit, 1.38 points per possession. We jumped in when it was 1.41.
You know, what about like the team total? What about like the team prop? Indiana Fever currently sitting expected to score 81.5 points, minus 110, 15 to go under that.
I mean, they're just right there, though. It's only a 5-point difference. Honestly, I think this game, I'm running cold. Maybe I'm getting a little gun shy, but this
gun shy. What the hell?
I know, but I'm not feeling anything here. To be honest with you.
We got more games. Let's go. I'm just giving you trouble. All right, so the Sparks have opened up a little bit more of a lead, and the Storm and Dream are pretty close. Where do you want to go first, Moose?
Let's go to the Liberty. Expected to be up 4. This is cross-country matchup here. I expect to be up by 4, but they're down 9. So I feel like this is actually kind of maybe a good spot to jump in on La Liberty. Close 10.5-point favorites. Sabrina Ionesco, my God.
She's done on a bad run, man.
And Stewie's having a bad game. So that's your 2 stars having 26 expected, but only having 14 points. Kelsey Plum
on fire. Jackson's been cold, so it's interesting. Sometimes these WNBA players they're streaky, and this is something you can see when you use the site. Like if you go look at Jackson, which is pretty easy with our search function that we do have. There's a lot of Jacksons, but what are you going to do? You're gonna
God.
What are you going to do? I just obviously put in her first name. But
Gigi Trace Jackson Davis.
You got a lot of Jacksons. It's actually not that many. But you can sort of see the numbers. Cold last game for sure. Cold hasn't exactly had a dominant game. Below the orange here, 9 versus 11, 11 versus 13. Finally overperforming by the 1. Hasn't exactly been crazy. So, I don't know. Could those shots start falling right now?
Is Brianna Stewart hurt? She does not have a line on anything.
That could be possible. Let's check a little underdog WNBA.
Type in her name on Twitter. Because why would she? FanDuel's got everybody, so she's not showing up.
Yeah, maybe. Good eye. It would seem I don't see anything of the sort. Weird.
Weird.
Maybe she's in the line at the very moment, or something's going on with her in the play. Like, just give it a sec. Usually.
Well, I mean, something would have showed up. She's a big-time player in a big-time game here. So
yeah, I'm not seeing it either, which is very interesting. You're right. So A'ja Wilson, though, is sitting at 31.5.
Well, hold on now. I'm just going to take the Liberty plus 2.5 here. Yeah, 2.5 minus 121. They're supposed to be up. They're not. Close at minus 10.5. And barring Brianna Stewart injury, I think this is a game where they scratch and claw and get back into it. Already in the third quarter, they're scoring as they should. The first and second quarter, not so much. So maybe a little halftime adjustment. Just need to focus up a little bit on defense, and I think we should be good.
Yeah, I mean, again, expected to be in there. Not exactly going well.
The Stars are cold, which is a good thing because it's like they should be able to dig deep and figure it out. They're two of the best players in the W. So.
I'm not against it. I'll let you have this one. I think – can you hold on 1 second?
Yeah, probably the Cat. Sabrina, though, having 3 fouls is a little bit of an issue. But other than that, I'm imagining she's not on the court because of it. Damn. The up 53-45. Liberty just scored and won Natasha Cloud. Someone's going to yell that. Brianna Stewart showed back up, so I'm going to take a Brianna Stewart line, and Justin's just going to have to play it.
I'm chasing a cat around, so that's a
fine.
wild.
While you were gone, I was telling everyone Brianna Stewart showed back up, so I'm going to take.
I can hear you. I'm right. I don't live in a very large apartment here in New York, but
Stewie 20.5 minus 116.
Okay.
I get basically closing line knowing what I know is they should be in this game. They should be fighting. She's taken a ton of shots. Natasha Cloud, big and one there. So hopefully that sparks something. They usually have good crowds there too. So. All
right. There you go. Cloud.
Liberty scored again. Kelsey Plum missed 3-pointer. Defensive rebound.
What was the line on Cloud?
No, I'm just saying Cloud got an and one. I took Brianna Stewart, who just scored. Let's go. I took Brianna Stewart over 20.5. She showed back up, and now if you want to take Stewie, she is – where'd she go? Stewie's now 22.5, so it looks like I got in right at the right time.
Let's go.
And the live number on this game would be minus 1.5 Liberty, so I've crossed 0. So far, so good.
Let's go. So I got the spooky spread. You got a better look.
Stewie and the lib.
We're still seeing 12.5 out there for the Aces. If you want to get in on that, they're down 16. Plenty of time left.
Do I take Kelsey Plum over 4 threes?
I don't know. That's not the bet type we do around here. What about Atlanta Dream, Seattle Storm? Now, both these teams started off a little cool, then a hot quarter. 48 points compared to 40. You know what I'm going to want to do here, Musa. You know.
No.
You know what I want to do. It's a new bet type that we've been doing.
No.
Third quarter bet.
Yeah.
Third quarter total under 40.5. Both these quarters were expected under that number.
You get off on these third quarters.
Don't put me Don't do me like that. But yes, I do. $40.5. Come on. 40 points. I think we can get it. So it's Storm. Who is it? Dream. Third quarter under 30. 40 points. 40.5. Minus 1.
Kelsey Plum hasn't made a 3 yet.
And you were going to do how many?
4. It was plus like 2,000 or 20,000.
I had no context. I had no idea how many threes she made. So I was like, oh, maybe she's made a couple.
She's the greatest shooter of all time. So it's like,
Okay. That's a take. I didn't know that, she went to Davidson and played in the 2008 March Madness.
Kelsey Plum is the GOAT. You know what? Let's grab some Kelsey Plum. Let's go. Plum Dog Millionaire. I could do over 15.5, or I could do. I'm gonna wait a little. It's plus 100.
You totally juked me out there. I started writing Plum on the score sheet.
She's got 8. Expected 11.
Let's get back over to that game because he was talking.
Plum Dog 15.5. Plus 100, even money.
Plum Dog over 15.5, even money. All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Did the thing cut out?
I thought you were doing something.
Did that just happen?
Yeah, like 7 seconds, 10, 15 seconds, 16.
Oh, okay.
17.
So it was short. Okay.
I thought you were just going to another page and it was loading.
Nope. Just a glitch. All right. Sparks Liberty is tight. We're down 15 over here for the Aces, and Fever are now on point, though. It's really just Las Vegas and their inability to get these buckets home. Let's take a look at this game really quick. Sorry.
Liberty score again.
Nice.
Tie game.
Let's go. Good luck.
So when I got in, Liberty, I think they are on a...
It's a lot of mid-range shots for the Aces, man. That is just probably not going well. But the line's now 9.5, so let's go. And you're at minus 4.5, Moose. So that is some good movement since we've made our bets.
Minus 4.5 on who?
On Liberty. Liberty minus 4.5 over at FanDuel right now. Minus 6.5.
Oh, but you're saying, but I got it at plus 2.5.
I know you gained 8 points.
Yeah, 8, 6.
Yeah, it's now minus 6.5, minus 122.
Oh damn! Your boy cooking.
We are shooting flames over here, Mr. Musa. As this will jump to 55. Yes, thank you.
Okay though.
Natasha Cloud literally taking over.
Yeah, Stewie back at 12.5. Plum hasn't scored. But you know what?
Back to 4.5. But look, doing well. Ace is back to 13.5. So that cratered immediately. One of us got the good movement. One of us did. We'll be all right. It's a game of moments. So I think when there is merit to sometimes saying, especially in this game, if you want to do it like with frequency, you can take that plus 9.5. Minus 9.5 and hold the 12.5, 9.5. I don't think that's bad gambling. I think a lot of people would tell you it's very good gambling. A 3-point middle, essentially for 10 cents, 15 cents. But I don't know. That's not kind of how we've done it around here. We've never really played it on that. But of course, it can be discouraging to see everything going so well until the last minute and your live bet dies. So maybe there's merit to like trying to get some of your original bet middled and some of it you ride to the end. I don't know. I haven't really ever like slowed down enough. We play at just such frequency and it's gone well enough that we don't need to sit there and meticulously do it. We obviously have a little bit of the entertainment factor in. I think we're very upfront about that. Our process is not optimal here on the show because it is a show. And you at home have the opportunity to take what we're doing and maybe even do it better. Probably. I would think you should be able to. I got to make sure that Musa, Max, and myself and the cats, goddamn.
Man,
it ain't the cats, bro. They kill me sometimes. My girlfriend's in LA, so it's just me. Like normally I could be like, can you come get the cats? And like I'll have a little la 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 la, come get the cat. But nope, not today. So it's just me and the cats. And Madison's being crazy. So yeah. All right, 3 plays in for each. Bring up the score sheet. We wear our L's on our chest around here. I don't like it though. I don't like it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Look, I've had worse. I think this last weekend was like way worse for me in baseball. And all I did was bounce back. That's all I've done. I've had worse runs than most people who bet recreationally can imagine. I've had better runs too. So we'll be fine. It's usually darkest before the dawn. I think a lot of times people will be like, oh, I've been terrible the last 2 days, and they probably skip the day that they would have done the best on. Like I can't tell you, and I feel like Martingale is probably a better strategy than Kelly. And that's just my emotion.
You get it.
No, Kelly is proportionally like betting based on your edge to your bankroll side. A bigger edge, it's a bigger bet. And then Martingale is putting more and more down as you lose, so that eventually trusting you will win.
Russell Martingale?
Hmm?
You said Kelly Olynyk and Russell Martingale?
Yes, thank you. Correct. You got it.
Gotcha.
All right. Liberty minus 10.5 live.
Yeah. What's funny too is Plum has not scored and Ionesco have not scored, so not really helping me out there. I would like to think
we should talk about these other games. I don't know what we're doing. We're not talking about the other games. What are you doing, dude? What do we make of a couple of potential under? Maybe getting in on the Mercury. Maybe checking out how our pick of the day is doing so far. Let's see how our girl Alana Smith's doing. She went over in the last time I took her. I think she's a baller.
Mercury is wild.
She's cold, but 8 SQ points in 14 minutes. I mean, again, you're talking about someone whose line is 9.5, expected to have 8. She just gets opportunity. I love the opportunity Alana Smith gets. So I took her tonight as the consolation pick of the day because I botched the first one and didn't get it out of time. Musa, I got to leave you for one more second. I gotta get this water. I need more water. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you do. No, okay, as you leave me Mystics links just with Alana Smith highlighted. I was thinking about the Mercury, but I mean, maybe here.
You want to get in on them? Let's take a peek. Sorry.
I mean, we're here for another, is it 7 minutes or 10 minutes? I don't know, however that
count them down or something, bro?
No, are we here 30 or are we here 45?
30, yeah. We'll do 30. I mean,
Okay, well, that makes, there's 8 minutes left till the halftime. I think the Mercury might be a play, or the Wings under is going to be a play. I don't know
what is going on here, though?
What, the Wings Mercury?
Yeah.
Wings are cooking.
That's not working. We'll have to report the bug. Never happens. Yeah, if this ever happens while you're using the software, just give us a shout. It's usually because the rookies are still yet to upload, and we're working on it. It's just,
we'll get Justin on it.
Thanks. Yeah, that'll just make it take longer. But it can. I mean, I guess especially for the Wings who have Paige, I'm guessing is doing some work tonight.
Can I do quick baseball talk really quick?
Oh God, why?
James Wood, 4 for 4, cycle watch. Okay, next.
Wow.
Maybe not. He needs a triple and a double. Okay, I take that back.
Who hit the home? Was that a Zach Neto home run today? All right. My guy. I one more baseball thing. I gave one of my good friends. He's like, I want a home run parlay. I'm like, all right, Spencer Torkelson and Shohei Ohtani. We got Torque. So
where'd Torque go to school? 5, 4.
I don't know baseball
3.
college.
ASU, baby.
Wow. All right, that makes sense. I probably could have figured that one out if you were asking. Damn it. All right, I might hesitate to take the Wings given the the data problem I just saw, and I don't know what's going on there. So I'm gonna not take that right now because I am investigative and I saw there was a problem, and I'm not just gonna run in screaming Leroy Jenkins. It just doesn't make any sense. Leroy Jenkins. That and I put the team on my back, and those are like two of my favorite old school names, I think. But all right, nonetheless, I digress. I don't know. We got to wait for this quarter to start. We have the third quarter under for this game.
The Liberty, my God.
They're just going crazy now.
Yeah.
Is it all cloud?
I feel like an idiot.
Oh, Ionescu absolutely found it.
Yeah, I know. I feel like an idiot for skipping on one. Right
Double
there.
cold into on target. We missed it. We should have trusted it. But she's been I kid you not. I'll show you. Much easier name to search for here. I mean, this has not been the Sabrina that I think, people are expecting. 6 points. All right, 14, 11, 9. All right, here we go. 17, 18, 30 against the Aces. But 6? The last 3-4 games have just been not herself. So, this is great to see for one of the game's best players. Big fan. I wear a pair of Sabrinas all the time. If you're looking for a good casual basketball shoe that you can wear just regularly,
Sabrina?
That's a nice shoe. The coconut cream, the coconut colorway. I forget what it's toasted coconut. That's what it's called. Toasted.
You know how good that sounds.
I'm a big coconut fan. They got a hazelnut hybrid near me in coffee called a coconut iced coffee at the market near me. It's almost like hazelnut but better, more coconutty. That's the only reason I buy coffee outside of my house, because I can't replicate that.
We'll get some coconut when we're in Vegas next year.
Hey, there you go. Man, when I was like a kid, I was a sucker for that. I would be like, "Can I get a virgin pina colada?" That was my shit when I was like, all right. I mean,
Mercury wings under 186.5.
Line
186.5.
Okay, price.
There you go. Let's make sure you got it right. 118.
All right. That's all right. That is also the line, technically, my friend.
Is it though?
Sure. Anyway, here we go. We are going to go watch this third quarter intensely. We have the under. They have 2 points so far in 20 and 30 seconds. So
you love these third quarter plays, man. They're fun though.
They are. I mean, look, I understand that technically, the smaller amount of time you give a bet, the less, I guess, opportunity you have for things to happen in the way they're expected to. But at the other end of that is that a bet that finishes in 15 minutes, you don't have to, you're not waiting for the end. It's live, immediately. You're cheering immediately. You're not waiting for the last 5 minutes of a spread to see if it's close or, the game doesn't end like that. This Aces bet looks kind of dead in the water. They just look bad, man. They're not doing anything but beating themselves. The Fever are defending well. I mean, they're expected to have 20 more points than they do right now. Plus 11.5, not looking great. We did take Jackie Young over. We can check in on how she's doing there as well. But, we'll be rooting for that under in a couple of spots. We just got Moose taking it under. We got Lynx versus Mystics just getting going. Alana Smith missed another shot, but I like that she's taken 8 or 9 looks already. Nothing really going here. You could get in on Alana now. If you like what the data is showing, you're like, oh, well, she's expected to have more points. You could double down.
No.
Okay.
You know what? Maybe, actually.
This
Hold on.
one's crazy. This one's crazy.
Hold on.
It's a little late now to get in on this type of on prop betting, but this is
Hey, go back up. Was Ionesco not? Was she?
She was
Crazy.
double cold. She was double cold.
Yeah.
All right. Just a quick 30-minute episode here on ShotQuality Live BetCast. We'll be back on a week from Sunday. There really just aren't a lot of spots, guys. The W really likes to shift around these dates and these times, staggered times. We want to get in on multiple games. But make sure you come and hang out with us on Hoops Chat. If you haven't checked that out, I would make sure you do that every Tuesday night at 9:15. Me and Musa will be there with the WNBA guests, so come hang out. Just talk basketball. No betting, a little different. But thank you so much for watching ShotQuality Live BetCast WNBA edition whenever we can. This is the schedule. For myself, for Musa, the whole ShotQuality Bets team, we'll see you next time.